Hello, Mr. Shrikant.
Good afternoon, Sandipan ji. How are
Good
you,
afternoon.
sir?
I'm fine, sir. Good to have you here. Thank you for taking this time
Yeah,
out.
hello.
Great. So let's start and understand from you your views on the budget which was presented yesterday.
Mhm. So, can you repeat? Actually, I
I'm
had a
sorry.
glitch.
I
Yeah.
would let's start by understanding your views and the views of NIMA also as part of the governing body of NIMA. So maybe I'm sure the views will have that we have some views of NIMA as such. NIMA, the
Yeah.
association from Nashik, one of the most prominent association from Nashik,
Yeah.
doing a good job there. So, Mr. Patil, the views from you about the budget. What is your first reaction on the budget?
Yeah, actually, it seems to be a good as far as what I think. Uh, Modi government seems to be, focusing on boosting this economic growth, social welfare program, maybe, and infrastructure development as well. It looks like prioritizing various sectors like healthcare, education, agriculture, and trying to reduce a maximum fiscal deficit. And second thing, what I see, it provides maximum relief to various sectors, MSMEs and other businesses. Uh, Maybe they're trying to invest for future development of country, focusing on this skill development and other sectors as well. So I think mm, it's good, especially it's for developing maximum entrepreneurs, maximum business, or startups. I think it's especially for startups. I think I'm happy with this thing, what they narrated yesterday. It looks good for betterment of new Bharat for future. Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. I
yeah,
think one area where I felt a little disheartened, or we felt that okay, we've been discussing with a couple of other gentlemen who joined us earlier. Budget didn't have much to talk about for the MSME sector as such. It
correct,
didn't. There's no mention of MSME sector, though it contributes a lot. And you coming
correct.
from Nima, which is one of the thriving from Nashik, which is a thriving MSME industries there. What do you think that will this come? This is just a short-gap arrangement, and maybe when the full-fledged budget comes in, we can expect some specific initiative or new initiatives from the government for the MSME sectors.
Before going forward, we must understand what we have already received from central government. So that is very important. See, we are focusing on what they are giving right now, but already they have given so many. If you focus on this, see, first, I was listening to Darshana ma'am as well. She was also telling me the same thing. Awareness, lack of awareness is there. So I'm working on ground level, honestly, from rural area or urban area, district place, and then state level. What I saw, see, most of the colleges, the students, or even MSMEs, we'll talk on MSMEs only. I'm associated with QCI. I'm a consultant for Z and Lean, so I'm connected with various MSMEs in Maharashtra. So they doesn't know what are the in schemes government of India released almost 170. Government has released almost 1490 schemes. Out of that, 172 schemes are for only business. So out of that, almost 5 or 10 schemes people knows from MSMEs. So like CGTSE, what you told about, then PMEGP for again to create entrepreneurs for giving hand holding support for funding, isn't it? So there are so many schemes. If you want, like NSIC, they give, even MSME ministry also they gives. If you want to, participate in exhibition, they give rebate, or you can avail these incentives from government. So every on the path, every stage of your business, they are trying to, give some sort of money return to you. So first we need to understand, to start one business MSME, we need a funding. So funding, CGTMSE without collateral, government is giving almost 5 crores. So this is the good thing for MSME. Then Z certification to quality improvement, eliminating wastage. So quality improvement for this, again, they are giving some funding for that, isn't it? Second, again, what you want, if you want to make R&D centers, if you want to develop your product, they are giving funding for research as well. For IP patent, they are also giving, like similar to startups. So we should understand what they are already given. We must, what I see, almost 70 to 80% MSMEs, they doesn't know what we have already. We are not even implemented for ourselves to, go to next level. So rather than going to next, we understand, we need some sort of awareness program right from central government. They should, make some ecosystem similar to startups. They should start creating ecosystem for MSMEs also. Because in startups, you heard, there are almost 850 startup mentors all over the pan India. Okay, so like, no, there are some consultant, they charge so many bucks for, so MSMEs and new entrepreneurs to try to avoid going to the consultant. So if government officially appoints, or officially they conduct various programs, like I saw SMBConnect, we and NIMA conducted, and you almost you started conducting program pan India. So such kind of programs on regular basis, not even one program if you conducted, and just then MSM need handholding support. So everywhere, government and industry association have such, relations. So one phone call or one email can, get help next day. So this is what we have. And second thing about MSM is, yes, there is no, of course, lot given for MSMEs right now. But for creating new businesses, they are given almost collateral free and without interest loans. It's a good sign for development to become a 5 trillion economy in recent years. So I think it's good. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think there's a focus, especially a lot of focus on spiritual tourism and defense sector opening up, or indigenization, and aviation and
Yeah.
great technology. I think Nasik and the industries of Nasik can really take a lot of leaf out of this, because Nasik, being a hub of one of the Jyotirlings with a
Correct.
thriving industrial belt, can create a great atmosphere for the businesses there to take benefit of both these initiatives from the government.
Absolutely, absolutely. We at NIMA, we are trying to, we have, Nasik has a good atmosphere. Second, we have ample of land, almost 7+ industry zones they have declared, and new land is being there is acquisition process is being by MIDC, state government. And secondly, ample of water, good people are there, they are trying to, start business. So only and secondly, Nasik, out first priority in Maharashtra was Mumbai, then Pune, Aurangabad. Now there is no chance to expand these cities. Now Nasik is the city where we are seeking big investments, a big company, because we have almost 15,000 MSMEs, those who are looking for new investments. We are also talking with our president, Bede Saab is also talking to state government. We are seeking, and couple of industries, they are interested to invest in Nasik. And secondly, regarding spirituality, yes, of course, that we have, Kalaram Mandir and all this holy city, we can call this, and we are also seeking a lot of help from central government.
Great. Sir, as we started, this is the interim budget
Yeah,
for next couple of months till the election happens, and then we expect a new government and maybe a budget, a full-fledged budget coming in month of July,
July.
June or July somewhere. Before we close, let me understand what is your wish list for the next finance minister that he or she should incorporate in the budget, which will help both the MSME sector or any
Startups.
individual startups as such.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, this is the good question. I think so many times I asked, I talked with so many ministries earlier as well. So my basic question is, if you want to create a more entrepreneurs or more MSMEs, we need to go in the roots, because youth is the root right now. So we need to nurture them. We need to create ecosystem like entrepreneurship and giving handholding support, funding mechanism, and all these things, even incubations. So if you see national education policy, last one, and national board, NBA, they are also insisting to have one entrepreneurship cell at every college or university. Um, but right now, since last 6 months, I'm trying to have a incubation center in Nasik. But they AIC, that is Atal Incubation Center, they told they closed to create new incubation centers. And now policy already been established. They are under implementation by UGC, and they are forcing to have a new incubation center at each college. There is a gap and nobody is listening. So there are such obstacles coming to the on the ground. So my request to ministry, if you want to create a good ecosystem on in urban area or rural area, anywhere. So right now we have almost 1 lakh plus 1.17 startups in India. In Maharashtra, it's on top in India. That's okay. Nasik is on fourth with 600, but the difference is much. If you see, Maharashtra is having almost 21,000 startups. Unicorns, you can see 100 plus unicorns. We have 40 unicorns from Mumbai. And Mumbai startup is 5,000 or something, then Nagpur, then Pune, then Nagpur, then Nasik. See, there is a gap, 600 and 6,000. So we need to focus what is the lacking. So we need to create ecosystem, and for ecosystem, we need this such kind of help. Most of the people, they doesn't know ONDC. Already they have been, established everywhere. But in Maharashtra, they are also trying. Yes, of course, I am connected with. But what I am telling you, every city or every block of the district or taluka in Maharashtra, it should be implemented, should be aware by the every MSME as well, because Khadi India has already implemented e-commerce website. People doesn't know. MSME also doesn't know. We at NIMA, we started NIMA Startup Hub last year, and where we help almost 100 plus women's and 75 plus entrepreneurs or new entrepreneurs. We are already given a helping hand by giving funding availing government schemes, 3.5 crores. So this is what we are doing without any help from government. What they have SOP, we are following. If we have some such help on ground level, definitely we'll have to every time we'll have to talk to Delhi and then again state government. The state government have some limitations, so every time we have to. So my request is to create or to create such a mechanism like Mumbai or metropolitan city, they have Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune. Like every district, if they establish such a mechanism, definitely it will help to create maximum, and it will, boost business as well.
I think I will just take it from what you were talking about, Shikanji. We at SMB Connect also have realized there are opportunities in the emerging market or emerging cities.
Yeah,
And just like we met and we organized this knowledge session with NIMA for SMB Connect the Rise series, we are
yeah,
coming up with a, specific event series called the Bharat D2C Meetups, which is going to
yeah,
be focusing on a startup and D2C segment of emerging cities, because there is a gap which
correct.
basically is gap on the knowledge and resources. So which is what we try to fulfill that through this bridge that through this meetups across 8 to 10 cities in India. So and I'm sure your support will help. But again, we understand very clearly. I think the government also has put up a lot of focus on the startup with a lot of
Yeah,
purpose created for R&D developments and such. So that's something
correct.
you can look at. And you also
Correct.
suggested that there's some, you did a lot of work on the women entrepreneurs. And
Yeah.
Nasik per se may come as a part of rural India. And with
Yes.
this Lakpati Nari scheme, to
Yeah.
train close to 200, 2 crore plus woman entrepreneur, I'm sure it will have an impact. Can you just share some views of your views on this particular scheme which the government has recently announced as part of the budget?
Yeah, it's really good empowering women to create entrepreneur and entrepreneurship, fostering entrepreneurship. It's a really good initiative. Already they started, like PMEGP, they empowers women to being entrepreneurs, avail various schemes. They give almost a 35% subsidy, isn't it? Like and most of I saw there is again one scheme they already launched, PMFME, that is for food, MOFI from MOFI ministry, Ministry of Food Processing. So we have already a lot of schemes with subsidies, and again they're trying to give good support to women. So I think it's a really good initiative to empower the women in Bharat, isn't it?
Great.
Yeah.
Shrikantji, thank you very much. I think it's a good
Yeah.
to connect with you again, share,
Yes. Yes.
get to know your point of view and
Yeah.
the point of view of the Nashik Industrial Manufacturing Association. Thank you very much being part of this discussion, which we have started at 11 o'clock, and we have a few more sessions going on. So thank you very much for joining us, sharing your
Yeah.
views, and we
Yeah.
hope your wishes get fulfilled in the full-fledged budget which comes in June this year. Thank you very
Next July. Yes.
much. Namaskar,
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. It's a great pleasure to talk to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.